That's a lot of money.
A lot.
At 14?
That documentary was cold on, but he used to have hottest cars. He had like 4 or 5 cars. He used to park them on the street around the corner from his house.
Episode 39.
Hey, put it back on the script for Montana.
Who was that?
Montana.
He won Super Bowl, Casey?
Imagine smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising behind the wall.
I know he won with Frisco. I asked him.
He won with Frisco 4 times in a row.
Nights are colder. Feeling
Not
like
in a
life
row.
is over. These snakes strike like
You said it wrong.
the world's hot. My son got knocked.
We back. Super Bowl Sunday.
They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate.
DMX ain't got no songs like this.
We all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing. Fashion, designer clothes. Lacing your click up with diamond rolls.
The people rolling dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law.
With no undercovers, just a floor.
Welcome back. Reason to Doubt Podcast, episode 39.
Dwight Howard. I'm just saying right now.
Why is his number there? Offensive lineman?
That's an awkward number.
Shout out Dwight Howard. Episode 30. We not calling this Dwight Howard episode, but Super Bowl Sunday, Reason to Doubt Podcast, episode 39. We back, Reason to Doubt Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Sims. To the left of me, we got Fresh 60.
Who?
I mean, running back? Rams old running back?
He was trash as fuck. Steven Jackson, he's playing for the Rams.
Steve Jackson was hard.
He wasn't
Not
trash.
trash.
He wasn't trash.
He was 39 though,
I
right?
forgot about Steven Jackson.
Fake ass beast mode. To the right of me, we got
Look at his kicks. Look at his car. All I say is.
Joe Jack 2-3.
A lot of people say it.
It's a dope shoe. And to the right of him, we got DJ Stino.
Light night, huh?
Yeah, the Patron.
I had the Patron virus. That's what I had.
The Patronavirus?
Friday night.
How y'all feel about that? What's it called?
The coronavirus.
Coronavirus?
What?
You feel the lime in it, you straight?
I think so.
Episode 39, we back, baby. Happy Black History Month.
I got the antidote.
It's Black History Month. You. That mother is ice cold. I might drink that joint.
It'll knock it out, though.
But happy Black History Month, everyone.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Well, you kind of light. Are you black?
But look, this is the problem. So this the shit. I'm not mulatto. This the shit.
Mulatto?
This the shit that y'all do. This is why black people separate now. Y'all talking about that light skin shit like that. That sounds stupid.
No, but you said it. It said that you blacker than black.
What's mulatto? Half white and half black, right?
Yeah, that's what
All right, and that ain't what the fuck I am.
Quarter,
Yeah.
quarter,
So watch your fucking mouth.
I'm just saying.
You never-
a quarter.
You ain't never followed your leaf?
Yeah,
You like the Ancestry.com?
I went and did that shit.
What is that?
48% Nigerian.
That dude's
Some
lying.
other shit. There's some other
I know
shit.
what I am.
Hey, y'all ain't getting on no planes no more. Trump, stop.
No, dude.
48% Nigerian.
48. I'm Nigerian. Yeah, fuck you up, didn't it?
What's the
18% Irish, you know what I'm saying? Got
What's
some
the-
other shit in there. But 48% Nigerian.
Fam, your
fam.
percentages is
You don't
wrong.
see my people though? Like my pops and shit? My pops black as
Fam, a
motherfucker.
$1.17. How your percentage is 117?
First of all, I'm not talking percentages with somebody that didn't graduate high school.
What do you want to call him?
It's coronavirus. You don't want none of
I'm
this.
just saying. Ancestry.com, dude, I had a 48% Nigerian, dog. And we'll talk about the rest.
You got to
of it.
put that on the screen somewhere. We got
I
to.
got it on record.
Who can vouch
I
for
was
it?
proud of it. Whole family that we did together.
That boy paid for somebody to lie to him.
Indian.
He paid
You
for
know what
somebody
I'm
to lie.
saying?
Indian?
48% Nigerian.
That's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Indian.
You mother sucker. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't believe
I'm black and I'm black. Yo, I'm black and I'm black.
We back. This is Black History Month. What was it, February 2nd?
02.
What, man?
2020.
What you trying to do?
02.
We talking about my ancestry too much longer,
It's the
man.
same way back and forth.
I came at the fast that you didn't know it was coming, did you?
Turn around.
You see what things old what do you say?
02, 02, 2020.
Yeah, that's some stupid
It's
shit.
crazy though.
Oh my God.
I don't like people.
Soon as somebody hear that, they're gonna say that's some Illuminati shit.
I ain't making it nothing. I just say this. It's just crazy.
Dude, will you get your ass up off that cooler and pass me one of the motherfucking brews?
There was only one,
Oh, okay.
and it's the antidote.
What movie? What movie did he say that on?
Yeah, we'll move it. They sleep, man. Next up.
We'll leave that to the
So
fans.
appreciate you bringing these beers over here, man.
Anywho, February 2nd, before we start the podcast, let's give a shout out to Kobe Bryant, one of our idols on the Reason Doubt podcast. The whole world is hurt by that loss, and his daughter Gigi, and the 7 others that died in that helicopter crash.
Tragic.
One of the biggest tragedies of our generation, if not the biggest. Still don't feel normal. You know, we did a pod last week. We're gonna put some of it out, but it just didn't feel right to tell jokes and everything like that while everybody's still mourning. Everything's still going on. But RIP to Kobe Bryant. We'll do more about Kobe. We'll talk more about Kobe Bryant on this episode for itself. We need to really commemorate Kobe as the legend that he is. We're gonna talk a little bit about him right now. You know, everybody loved Kobe, a big part of the culture in every way. And as you didn't realize it before, you can really feel it now. Like the hurt that everybody feeling about this man. It's the biggest loss in sports ever. But
True, that's true. I wasn't a fan, but I respected it. I respected the game. It was definitely. It's still rough on being a fan of basketball.
right.
Gone too soon, way too soon.
But we're gonna give a shout out and a round of applause to the best organization in sports, the Lakers. If you watched the first game at the Staples Center, if you wasn't crying watching that shit, you ain't got a heart. 'Cause that was like some of the saddest shit I ever seen on TV, man. They had Usher singing Amazing Grace and Boys and Men national anthem. Kobe Bryant's voice going over harp strings. It was messed up. LeBron said a speech, but just the way that they put on for Kobe, one of their own, really the whole NBA, real classy the way that they doing everything. Changing the All-Star game for him.
The All-Star game completely.
Completely for him. We'll talk about that more when we get into our sports segment, but it's just a big deal, man.
They put on for my guy.
One thing we're gonna do, commemorate Kobe. I'm gonna tell everybody got a story like they was watching Kobe or something happened where it was like some crazy shit. You know, like I'm gonna tell like one of my favorite Kobe memories. You can tell yours. You can tell one. Anything you heard over a couple of days is just that's a good thing. I like all these new stories that they've been coming out like with Kobe shit. Like all his old teammates is talking. But my favorite Kobe memory that people don't really talk about. This is when Michael Jordan played for the Wizards. Like last time Kobe, shout out to Mike. Last time Mike played for the Wizards, you know, Kobe on the Lakers. They played the Wizards and they won. And Kobe had played all right, but Jordan told him after the game. This is when Kobe was like a shoe free agent. He didn't have Adidas dropped him. He didn't have a deal, so he was just wearing everybody's shoes. But he was wearing Mike's, and Mike told him, "Yeah, you can walk in my shoes, but you can't never feel my shoes." Like, told him just like that. Like, yeah, you can do all that, but you can't never feel my shoes. You can wear them, but you can't feel them. They said Kobe Bryant ain't talked to nobody for 2 weeks. Nobody on his team. They played the Wizards in 2 weeks. He didn't talk to his teammates or nothing. This John Sally, he was on the Lakers at the time. He said Kobe didn't talk to not one person, not the coaches, nobody. And like reporters asked him, like, what's wrong with Kobe? Like, why would he? Michael told him something he didn't like.
Got some shit on his mind.
On that.
So back to the lab or something? So
when he played the Wizards in 2 weeks, Michael Jordan's last game against Kobe's last game against Michael Jordan. He had 55 points. Like embarrassed Mike though. You know what I'm saying? Like did he bogus?
Sit your old ass down.
Yeah. Sent him out. Said now sit your old ass down. Basically like going to retirement with that 55.
Hold that.
You know what I'm saying? That's a competitor he was. Yeah, you my favorite player. You all this, but
feel these.
Sit your old ass down somewhere. Like all that shit is over with. You know. But that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite Kobe stories though. Who else got one?
Mine. I've been listening to all the stories too. My favorite was your boy Allen Iverson told a story about it. And he was like, everybody know Mike was Allen Iverson idol or whatever. And I think it was like preseason or something like that. He said that was the first time they played against each other. He said he walked up to him like, you my favorite player. And he was like, shut up, little bitch. Preseason though. Shut up, little bitch. and finish warming up. I was like, damn, that's how you do me like the first time, you know what I'm saying? I talked to you and you my idol and stuff like that, but shut up, you little bitch in preseason because
Like, get on my dick.
yeah, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I'm finna warm up and I'm finna show you how it's done. Oh my God.
And it's crazy because like hearing all the stories, like Kobe he was a class act, but he didn't really go out, party, club and all of that type of shit. Like a lot of the stars do. He was in the gym all the time. So you kind of like, think like, he kind of might be a little square or something. But hearing the stories and shit, he out there talking crazy, like a nigga. Like you hooping, he out there talking crazy to motherfuckers though. Just super competitor though. Like Jalen Rose was saying, I guess when he played for the Raptors and he dropped that 81 on him, like said Kobe didn't talk to nobody. Like normally, basketball is full of trash talk. Everybody talking crazy. So he didn't talk to nobody the whole game.
And Jalen Rose said that's why he got 81 because he said, Sam, if he would have said something, talk some trash, it would have been a clothesline. You come through this lane. It would have been a hard foul. But being that he ain't saying nothing, ain't talking no trash, like he just hooping, they can't really do nothing to him. Like, cause you gonna look crazy just hitting him, and he ain't even saying nothing. They was like, so they just kind of let him rock. Like,
he gave him a humble 81, if that's possible.
Dude, so he's still mad about that. Kobe said like he never watched the game back because he knew all the easy shots he missed. He could have had 100. Like so he like salty about it.
These true stories. You can't make all of this shit up. Like everybody got a story.
What about you, Stan?
Man, like I said, I wasn't a big fan, but I remember watching the game. I don't remember what game it was. It was later in the career. And all y'all my niggas, y'all love Kobe when he was hooping. Man, they was playing against Miami. And it was just a simple play, man. He was in the corner and D Wade was trying to lock him up. As soon as he stuck his hand out there, man, he shot a three and hit it. And it was an and one, dude. I turned the TV on. I ain't watched the game no more. It pissed me off. That like something so simple, dude. It fucked me up.
Then you watch James Harden like patting his game off of that one move.
One move. Man, I'm talking about D Wade. D Wade did just like this. As soon as he did this,
got him.
And one. Yeah. We might be losing. Y'all kicking our ass, but hold this.
You reach that teeth?
Man down, all that.
Man,
that dude was cold, man.
Man,
he was a problem.
So shout out to Kobe Bryant. We ain't gonna forget about this loss. It's still hurting everybody, man. We just gotta show him his proper respect they deserve, man. R.I.P. to Kobe, man. But we're gonna continue on sports talk because it is Super Bowl Sunday. You only get one fall on, you know what I'm saying? Because Philly ain't in it. Who gives a fuck about the Super Bowl? KD, you got anything to say about the Super Bowl, Kevin?
We got about 30.
Kenneth.
We got about 30 seconds.
My name Kenny.
Go.
My name Kenny. I just want to. Y'all want to play the tape back?
You don't got no middle name.
I said this was happening.
20.
Huh? If you want to play the tape
Count
back,
down. He
I'm
count
good.
down.
15.
If y'all want to play the weeks back, I said this was coming. I knew this was gonna come, and the end result gonna be a win.
So you make it all the way this far to then what?
The end result gonna be a win.
To lose.
Y'all gonna win or what?
35-17.
Okay, I got it. Everybody make their prediction on the score.
I just hope the score matches my squares at the job.
Y'all got a little pool at the job?
Yeah, little squares, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? No,
You got any zeros?
1.
That's gonna be a good one.
Got 3. And I got 2.
All right. So,
Yeah, 2 of them.
who winning the Super Bowl?
I'm going with Kansas City.
Score.
Stow one out. Fuck.
Hopefully it's like 42 to like 13.
Damn.
I don't care.
Joe
I
Jack,
just
who you
want to
got?
win.
I'm.
I just want to win.
I got San Fran 35-27.
I got KC, Mahomes.
JoJo.
Where my homies? I'm going with Mahomes, dude. We going final score. I want it to be a good game, so
He mulatto too.
I think he's mulatto. I'm not mulatto. My mama mulatto. You know what I'm saying?
48% Nigeria.
Yeah, 48%. You know what I'm saying? Nigerian. But
I thought this was a 1%.
no, that's rich people.
What you say?
5%.
What you say the score was?
5%.
Huh?
The score.
42-35.
Comeback
KC.
win. Comeback win from KC.
42-23.
I think it's gonna be back and forth. I think y'all defense ain't gonna be on shit. I think all that shit was a fluke all year. You know what I'm saying?
What about KC?
I don't think they.
No, they coming out for y'all.
Frisco offense.
No, they coming out.
Up like that.
Tyreek Hill, MVP of the Super Bowl.
Who you got? Bosa, Garoppolo, MVP.
No, you got the racist nigga Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa, Ford, Armstead, somewhere up in there, somewhere in their D line.
Bosa, I hope Bosa break his
4,
leg in
5,
the
7.
first play for the Super Bowl.
4, 5, 6.
Damn.
He was talking about Kobe too. He was liking shit that people saying about Kobe, by the way. Fuck dude. So that's our Super Bowl predictions. Let us know. Y'all want to make a wager on it or something?
Who I guess who fifth?
Better fifth. Me and John Sting, we both got KC. Y'all got San Fran. So
No man.
Y'all
What?
Country Club, right?
No man. No, if you betting against Frisco, it got to be worth it.
you don't want a fifth of liquor to drink?
I want you to shut that big mouth up when Frisco win. It got to be something. not even you. I'm just saying
Anybody. Shut that fat mouth.
Shut that big mouth up.
You got a big.
So that's what I'm saying. It ain't against you. It ain't against you.
Pause.
I only want
Big mouth ass
big
boy.
little one bet. And the only bet I got for somebody is to shave all your facial hair off.
Oh, it ain't about the money.
No, I ain't about to- I was gonna bet. I was gonna bet a lot of money, but it's even, so it's not worth betting. So I didn't got no bets. I got 1 pint bet. That's because I bet back because I won last week. But any bets got to be but little one. Like you got to shave all your hair off and your face, so when people see you, they're like, "Damn, what?" Oh,
Frisco
I
bet.
bet against Frisco.
That's it.
Joe Jack said bet.
Huh?
Joe Jack said bet.
We're on the same side.
I bet against Frisco.
Joe Jack got shaved his head.
Some routine shit.
That's easy. Well, you with Frisco, but
I'm out.
and your face.
I'm out.
No, just your mustache.
No, everything.
I'm gonna die blind like AB.
Hey, I never trusted no grown man with niggas be having beards or just the beard and no stash. What is that about? Why you cutting your
Genetics, man.
Super weird.
No, they be like
They cut it off?
Yeah, like they might have just like a goatee or just with the mustache gone. Like what is wrong with you?
You touch kids.
Gotta be a pedophile or something.
That's That's what you do. That's what you do for employment.
That's his job.
To snatch motherfucker. Yeah. Or he a white van mechanic. Same thing. He only fix white vans.
But that's our Super Bowl predictions, NFL predictions. But we're gonna stay on sports. Y'all see the NBA All-Star game on the 14th gonna be in Chicago.
That's gonna be damn.
And that's crazy because like the Laker game, first one back in the Staples Center, it was a sad night, and then we lost too. Dame fucked us up. Dame Dollar
Yeah,
He
man.
dropped us off, man.
Dame
the truth, man.
Damian Lillard, the best point guard in the league right now.
Dame is the truth.
Steph Curry hurt, so other than that, he the best point guard in the league though.
Between him and Kyle Lowry.
Man, shut the fuck up.
That dude hate
He hate Kyle.
Another reason he hates Kyle Lowry. Now that you brought him up, the All-Star game is in Chicago. So of course they got the All-Star people came out. They got the All-Star snubs. Kyle Lowry, weak ass, made the All-Star team again. I don't know I know how because the Raptors is a good team, but we got Bradley Beal averaging 27 points a game. How he don't make the All-Star game?
I voted for everybody from St. Louis in the NBA. They got to vote for me.
Shout out to Jason Tatum. He made his first All-Star team.
Bradley Beal.
What's that homie who played for the Suns? The Mulatto.
Devin
Booker.
Devin Booker.
Booker.
Dude, stop saying mulatto in this one. Dude, shut up. The mulatto. Another All-Star snub is Devin Booker. Chris Paul made it somehow from sympathy from the league because he got shipped to OKC and he playing decent. And they might make the playoff. That's why. Because he ain't even the best player on his team. Like, he ain't got the best numbers on his team and none of that shit.
It's just him.
Vincent make it this year?
Who?
Vince.
I think he was
He
like.
still hooping?
I think he was like that short.
They overlooked him.
They was like that short.
He in the dunk contest.
I'll take that.
43 years old in the dunk contest.
That'd be crazy.
Vince Carter
When,
come,
though?
he'll fuck his legacy up.
When?
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon back in the dunk contest.
Them niggas jump from the 3-point line.
Vince still got it.
Vince
Vince
old
can't
ass
put his
guy.
arm in the rim no more.
He doing this shit. That little ass, what's that a little
Moped
now? beep beep.
Might be an electric scooter.
That ain't the same thing no more. He need to stop doing that shit.
That was the highlights of Vince's career.
It ain't been sanity no more.
That dunk contest was the highlight of
Cause
Vince's
he ain't
career.
do shit he just been running around for 20 years.
It's the best dunk contest ever.
No, that
Besides
That was the best
Mike
dunk contest performance.
Zach LaVine,
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon face off probably.
That's the best.
They may have took the cake.
That was weak. That was weak. They done stuff that everybody seen before. Everybody seen it like
Nah.
he took
They was in their
his
bag.
legs from the free throw line. Nobody
I
did
seen
that.
that.
By who?
Vince did that.
No, he didn't.
Man,
Vince called a bounce pass and
over a
No,
man
I'm talking about- yeah, that's
on a
Vince
hoverboard.
did it in practice.
No, he didn't.
You never seen nobody do that. Sat in the air.
And dude, he was on a hoverboard.
On a hoverboard, he sat in the air. And Vince
Vince was good though for his time.
jumped over a footer.
See what I'm saying?
He got the best in-game dunk.
That
I
wasn't
give him
the NBA.
that.
That wasn't the NBA.
Yeah, when he boomed on that 7-footer.
That was the
Jumped
best
over.
in-game
That
dunk.
was in the Olympics, right?
And you know what's so crazy about that? That dude he jumped over and dunked on like that, got drafted in the draft that year, like 10th pick or some shit. After he got dunked on like that, he didn't come to the NBA because he was so embarrassed.
Oh, you stupid.
That's crazy though. I'm just gonna stay over here. They tripping over there.
I'm cool.
Whenever they on over there, they tripping. So I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
seen niggas dunk. Ain't nobody never.
That man
Over
jumped
me?
over my head, dude. I tried to take a charge. I'm 7 foot.
Charge to the game.
Yeah.
But speaking of the All-Star game, they changed the All-Star game this year
Completely like.
for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And they might want to keep it like this though, because they've been trying to figure out ways to make it more competitive. Because like it has been a little more competitive now. They picking the teams and shit. But how they doing it this year? They basically the first 3 quarters.
0-0.
It really don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But how they explained it to me, so in the fourth quarter.
It do matter.
Yeah.
Because.
So whoever the winning team is, say if the score was 100 to 95. In the fourth quarter, they basically playing, they got to score 24 points. So if the team that got 100, they got to get 124. And the team that got 95, they still got to get 124. So you don't
can't go over.
But the game's over with once they score the final score. So whatever the highest team got, the final score just got to be
24 points.
plus
They're going to
24
12.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably going to make it more competitive. They're probably going to get after it out there, you know.
Russell Westbrook going to shoot a lot.
Yeah, like he does.
Yeah. He don't put him up for that.
Y'all see what you call it? Speaking of All-Star, what is it? Not All-Star weekend, but it's Super Bowl weekend. What you call it? Snatched up his baby mama.
Devontae
Javante Davis, yeah.
Snatched up.
Y'all see anything wrong with that?
No, nothing wrong with it.
What she do?
She had
Like
me
David
talking
Chappelle.
real crazy.
So what did she
to her.
do?
Actually, she was just minding her business. He walked in there and snatched her up.
I don't believe it went like that. Well, it probably did go like that, but the conversation.
It was something.
It was no,
up to that.
No, it was, but it probably was a text or something. But she was chilling, like thought she was just kicking
because
it.
she had probably already said something stupid
and went out to mind her business.
She
thought it
thought
was
that
cool.
He really wasn't. And
Victim blame.
minding my business, sipping my tea, and he snatched her up.
by her throat though.
That was just coat, I think.
I think it was a collar.
School clothes.
Like collar.
School clothes.
Ruffled her a little bit.
And walked her out to where they have some privacy. I hate people with phones. I hate people who record stuff So he had to go get some privacy. They was in his business. Simple as that.
I see nothing wrong with it.
So y'all don't see nothing wrong with snatching
He
nobody?
ain't hurt her. He ain't beat her ass.
Mother
He ain't got hands.
Mother of his shot, he had never hurt her. That's what he said.
Just gotta get in order. Listen, I said come here.
Right.
Come outside.
Uh-huh.
Come outside.
See? Yeah, something like that.
Left me on
So
red.
you hate it.
Left me on
You
red.
don't like it?
Hold on,
You
look.
like
I'm finna walk straight in here. You know who I am?
Thank God.
that? You like that?
We got a podcast, right? So like,
You didn't like that?
it might be a little successful one day. I'm gonna let y'all know, dude. When we handle business, I need y'all not to snatch y'all women up on
I
camera.
never said I would do it. You know what I mean?
I need y'all not to do that.
No. I'm
So
just
it don't
saying,
matter.
This
It don't
is
matter
a,
if it happened. Just can't be on camera.
I would prefer y'all not do it at all, but I really don't want y'all to do
You never
it.
snatched a rapper?
No.
I ain't say I did or I would. I'm just saying that's probably how it went.
Well, I don't know what happens, man. God bless Javante.
I mean, you just said you grabbed her by the neck.
Huh?
You said his neck.
That's
So
what
you
that
do know what happened.
I seen it. No, I seen it.
The
I
caption
didn't-
was misleading.
I ain't see it. I'm just saying that's probably what happened.
It's
That's
just when
my
you a
point.
boxer, like, and you do anything aggressive towards a woman, that looks crazy. Like, it's a bad look. You know?
It could be worse. I'm a boxer. It could be.
But they gonna think the worst. I want Javante Davis to be make $1 billion like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I'm wishing him nothing but the best. I want him to have endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Not like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather ain't got endorsements.
We gotta make better
because he be
decisions.
beating his women up and shit. You know what I'm saying? He known
He
for
didn't
that.
beat her up.
But
So it's levels.
she might come out next week and say, "My eye, y'all ain't see what happened." Like, it's a bad. And she could be lying too. But she got leverage on him now because we seen how aggressive you was with me at this event. I can say anything happened behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I just want better for him, man. That's just my advice, dog. Don't snatch every woman at in front of
Don't
the
snatch
shade
her.
room.
No, just don't snatch her. Period.
Yeah, but
Unless you're in the house. No, I'm just playing. Don't snatch her. Answer that text. It's all. You know what I mean? Reply back.
okay, look. So now that we on this, right, we can just get right into something else. So with that happening, right? Y'all know Terry Crews, right? Mm-hmm. Damon from next Friday. Damon from next Friday.
White chicks.
White chicks. We all love Terry Crews. Funny. Dad off of Everybody Hates Chris. Well.
I say he used to play in the NFL.
Yeah, played in the NFL practice squad a couple years and shit like that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he played on. He made it. Well, he was on a few teams. He just got traded quite often.
Okay, I don't fuck with dude no more.
Why not?
Okay. We might have talked about this before. You remember when Terry Crews said he was at that party back in the day, and a white man walked to him, grabbed his dick, and like he didn't do nothing because
It was like some Me Too shit.
Yeah.
he tried it. Like so, that's what he was going. Now look, this is why I'm about to get funny. This whole story is like funny.
He tried it.
So when that happened, he was like going on this big campaign, begging women to be on his side because like. Of course, men was like climbing like, man, your big ass, like you
Big
go,
as fuck.
like I think even I don't know if we ever talked about it. I was about to say that sounds crazy, but I don't think we ever talked about it.
We didn't touch on it.
We never touched on it.
Touched on that subject.
No. So, but because I felt about it, if a man walks up to you with the audacity like to grab your dick in front of your wife or something like that, Dude, you ever seen Terry Crews? 6'5", 250
Hand.
diesel.
Hand.
He must have did that before. Like, you know dude,
If
though.
not hands.
Yeah, but like, fam, he talking about I ain't want to interrupt the party, man. You grab
Party
the
fucked
Yeah,
up.
Party's fucking over.
Party.
Party over, fam.
This
Like,
whole
what
party's
you
out
grab
of control.
Like in front of your wife and everything, and like he talking about.
Hands.
So I never like bought the story anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, this dude, I don't know what he doing.
Was it
But
what
Harvey
happened now?
Harvey Weinstein?
No, Harvey Weinstein was doing that to women.
He said it was somebody high up.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't.
He said it was an agent, like a big agent or whatever in Hollywood. But so around that time though, he wanted all like women, me too, like be on my side. The same thing happened to me, you know. So Gabrielle Union now, fast forward a year later, or whatever. Gabrielle Union, she works for America Got Talent, and she quits America Got Talent, and she left because she said they were being racist, gender bias. It was just a whole bunch of disrespectful to black women. So, you know, at this time with everything going on, even if you don't agree with the woman or a black woman or something like that, you probably just shouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you were in a position of power like Terry Crews worked on the show too. They come to Terry Crews with the same question, like, so you like Gabrielle Union quit. What you think about America's Got Talent? You would think Terry Crews just be like, I like Gabrielle Union, my sister, being that she took up for him back in the dick grabbing situation.
When he got me too.
Yeah, so like, but he went a whole different way. I don't know what she talking about. They ain't never been racist to me.
Best work environment in 20 years.
They like he just praising them, showing them mad love,
Cut the check.
showing them mad love, sucking and jiving. So, and he said all of that, and then he was like, and my wife told me if she didn't make a comment, don't comment, so I ain't gonna comment. But after you make a
Man,
comment,
he just said so much.
He just said everything.
So it goes from that. Of course, Gabrielle Union like, damn, like you saying.
She ain't made no statement yet, has she?
Yeah, she had. She made a statement like, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree with me, why would you go so hard to like discredit what I've been through?
What I said, right?
You know, this dude doubles down though. He says, so
This is before he tried to clean it up. He
I thought
tried,
he said sorry.
he tried to clean it
All I
up.
heard was sorry.
he said some. He
He
said
had some
sorry.
ammonia, bleach, all of that shit. He tried to clean it up.
Mops and shit.
All
So
that shit.
and then Terry Crews comes back with, you know, because of course the internet killing him. You know how the internet do.
Yeah.
They killing him, and he comes back with a tweet. There's only one woman in the world I gotta please. Not my mama, not my daughter,
Just his
not
wife.
nobody else's wife, just my wife, Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Then he said some more shit. He said some dumbass shit. If I'm a hog and you a chicken, just because you give me eggs don't mean I gotta give you bacon or some shit like that. Some nut ass shit he said. Basically saying like, just because you help me don't mean I gotta help you though. So he like tripling down on this dumbass shit.
Then he apologized.
Now he apologizing. Now he copping the plea.
Clean it up. I just got hungry when you said bacon though.
But like, why? Like, what's up with dude though?
Dude,
Just because I'm the hog and you the egg.
you the chicken, you give me eggs. I ain't
that.
gotta give you no bacon.
I gotta read that.
What?
The wildest thing, like, so the only person you gotta please is your wife in the world.
That's what he said. That's the
That's
only
what he
woman.
said.
That's the only
He
woman.
got his nuts grabbed before. He's clearly confused. He got his nuts grabbed before and made it public.
Probably ain't pleasing
So like he didn't
If he
even.
getting his nuts grabbed, he ain't pleasing his wife. Pleasing somebody else.
You don't see Cat Williams complaining about the Me Too?
That was a movie, dude.
Oh,
Lucky Charms.
look at Charles. One at a time, working with a month.
So man, yeah, hey Terry Crews, sit your dumb ass up, man. Like we ain't fucking with dude. Like you was an
We
idiot.
see you.
Definitely out of here.
You out of here, dude.
We'll jump you.
Dude.
I don't want that 1-on-1.
I don't want to touch you.
Huh?
I ain't fighting, man.
Y'all let me get beat up. It's gonna be a problem.
I'm still watching White Chicks though.
I mean, that's already. I mean, as far as next is already, it's already done and done for. But next, the last Friday, we don't need Damon in it. He got murdered by Debo or some shit. Like, let's write him out of that shit.
That's nuts grab, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, it's nuts grabbed in Friday's next too.
With a wrench.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the dude did it though. He probably walked up and was like, "Hey, I just seen Friday's next Crunchino," and just grabbed this shit.
That's crazy.
Just because he a pig and she the chicken, though, right? They ain't got to make breakfast.
So what y'all think,
whatever
though?
they said.
Fuck, dude.
So who the people you gotta please? Do you gotta please anybody but your wife?
That's what dude said.
I'm asking our opinion. Like, y'all agree with that bullshit? Cause I feel like you should probably please your daughters and your mama.
I
And
put
shit like
them
that.
all on the same tier. Like my mom, my daughter, my wife.
They all come first. I mean, who come first?
It's kind of hard.
Depends on the situation.
It depends.
Situation
They
different.
they fall off a
situation
cliff. You holding your wife hand and your mama hand.
Once you get married, your mom and wife come first.
I ain't even going there.
Technically,
Once you get married,
that's
your
how
wife
it's
come
supposed to
first.
go. But most times your mama won't never
It's
leave you.
kids.
Huh?
I said once you become married, your wife
The wife is
comes
first.
first. But I think the majority of people would say their kids. Hopefully,
Right. But even like if you look like biblical, they say like your wife will come before your kids, your husband come. That don't make logical sense to me. But
Oh, I say I put them all on the same tier.
ain't no same tier though, bro.
Nah.
Somebody gotta come first.
Somebody got to be first. But it depends on the situation. But your wife's supposed to come first if you're married.
They say you don't put your kids first because your kids gonna get older and do their own thing. They ain't gonna be a part of your life like that.
nobody asked you.
I'm just saying.
You ain't got no kids or wife, girlfriend, nothing, man.
But I know the
DT
Bible-
got a little something.
You ain't got
I
shit.
got some shit going on.
Oh, you and dude got back together?
They got a little.
Motherfucker.
They got a little something going on.
Yeah, that's what's up. LGBT. Anywho,
Speaking of that,
what happened?
Alton finna get a Pride Festival in October.
Mm.
It just came across the phone probably about 2-3 hours ago.
Well, your phone updated on that.
Now Facebook, I'm in the community. You ain't got nothing going on. Just,
You got ties in the community.
yeah, I'm rapping. I'm plugged in. I'm encouraging you to be yourself. So,
So you giving out
man, I
Shirts.
got rainbow shirts for them for sure.
Rainbow Reason Doubt shirts coming soon.
I ain't wearing one, but
Think Pastor Troy gonna go through?
Pastor Troy is not. Pastor Troy ain't with none of that.
Did y'all see Pastor Troy comment? When the
Dude,
Grammys
that dude crazy.
when the Grammys came on, Pastor Troy, Lil Nas X won a Grammy or whatever.
Having all that pink.
You see, those shows what Lil Nas X had on.
I had
YouTube.
on pink yesterday.
It just wasn't that he had on pink. I don't think
It
was
wasn't about the pink.
He had like a choke, he had like a dog collar on, and it was like multiple leashes on him. It was just, I mean, it was super gay.
Crop top.
It was just
a cowboy outfit. He was gone.
He was out of here. It looked crazy. So Pastor Troy posted Lil Nas X, posted a picture. I'll show y'all on the YouTube. But basically, he was saying, "Man, I'll never." Looks like I'll never win a Grammy. This is what you got to do to win one. But look, he say, me and my son was in Applebee's, and me and my son was at Applebee's, and we had the nerve to see two punks smiling, eating mozzarella sticks.
The commercial. It was a commercial. I thought he said.
No,
he said they was
They
there.
was in Applebee's,
Okay.
and him and his son seen two punks smiling at the bar eating mozzarella sticks. And then his son made him so proud when his son just said, "Man, fuck Applebee's."
Yeah.
But this is a caption, though.
This is the caption under the pic.
And like, fuck Applebee's. And like, he said he never been more proud of his son, and they left.
Yeah.
Okay, look, fam. Why is it fuck Applebee's? Like,
If Applebee's let some shit like this go on, Fuck Applebee's, dude.
Dude, man, like you act like Pastor Troy invited them there, like to eat mozzarella sticks, man. They minding their business, dude.
They probably was eating the mozzarella sticks so squirrely.
Like feeding them to each
Probably
other.
had to be.
Arm
Cheese
wrapped
was
around.
going everywhere and shit. Yeah, some shit like that. But I seen what's up with the Jaden Smith said he made a tweet something like my boyfriend won his first Grammy or something like
First
that.
of all, Applebee's got half off advertising, so I'm gonna go. I don't give a fuck who in there. Straight up.
Did you see that?
And they
He
got
said-
all you can
All
eat.
you can eat riblets.
You gotta ask about that.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, regular shrimp and chicken fingers.
Yeah, but I just feel like I don't know why
Did you see?
he made a big deal about.
What's his name? What's his name replied?
Applebee's.
Ronald Isley replied. Mr. Big.
Mr. Big.
To
Said-
Pastor Troy said?
On Lil Nas, because Lil
He
Nas
also-
X replied.
Oh,
He said, well, I hope that ain't the only. I hope he don't think that's the only reason he ain't gonna get a Grammy.
I see Lil Nas X was like, damn, but he said mozzarella sticks so fire though. Like,
They was on bullshit. They was on bullshit.
I just had some the other day. They are pretty good.
Just like that though.
but what Ronald Isley say?
He was basically saying like I hope
You wouldn't pick him a Grammy anyway, nigga.
That's the only reason.
I thought Lil Nas.
No, that was Big, Mr. Big say like that ain't the only reason he ain't gonna never win the Grammy. Like, sit down, shut your big fat mouth.
Yeah, you in the desert like R. Kelly.
Hey, but that's homophobic though. This a motherfucker. Like he gotta relax, dude. Cause he tried to even come back like I ain't homophobic. Like, dude, you just went off on this little kid, dude, for like mind his business, dude. He tripping.
Eating those fucking cheese sticks, man.
Him and his boyfriend.
But
On the
At
fucking
Applebee's.
date.
But what you were saying about Jaden Smith. So I don't know. Jaden Smith might be gay. I don't know. I don't think he ain't never came out and said he was gay. But at like a show a couple years ago, or it might have just been like a year ago, he was performing. He said Tyler Creator is my boyfriend or some shit like that, and like everybody took it as a joke. So then when he won the Grammy, he just
Continued the joke.
continued the joke. They could not be joking though, because both of them be saying gay shit. So who knows?
Snaps is weird.
Be yourself. That's all I got for you.
Get that water.
Get that water. You know.
But it's Black History Month. Did y'all see that Black History Month Google commercial?
It was turned up.
Yeah, Google got a Black History Month commercial. We all seen it, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Super throw.
But Google tells us some shit we already knew. We already knew he was the shit.
The obvious.
You know what I'm saying? But Google though, you know what I'm tight about that Google commercial show? Like the most searched everything was a black person. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. They can't hide behind that Google bar, like that racist shit. Like y'all fuck with us too. Like even if you don't want to, like you gotta fuck with us. And I like that it just wasn't entertaining. They had the most searched astronauts, all the biographies and everything. Like
Most searched podcast. We on there next year.
Yep, it was out of us and
Somewhere remake it.
you know.
Y'all owe us one.
Man, that was dope, man. Black History Month. How y'all feel about Black History Month, man? Katie, you just told some history about Black History Month that we didn't know.
Yeah, there's rumors that the reason why Black History Month is in February is because Frederick Douglass' birthday is supposed to be in February. Don't slave shit and nobody know when his birthday lives. So.
Your cousin though, right?
Yeah, we definitely related.
He married a white woman.
Yeah, he married a white woman after his.
I'm just joking, man. I don't care. I'm just joking.
I'm gonna break it down.
Break it down.
He married a white woman after his black wife died. It was rumored that I think the white woman was a caretaker or something like that, and his wife told him, if I think I'd be happy together. I said, so that's like the rumor. But
Kind of like Pernell.
his wife, kind of like that.
Oh, menace. Kane.
Pernell and Kane. Kind of.
Something like that.
I don't know if that's the same.
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar.
That's if you haven't seen that, watch Men's Society. That's a classic Black History Month movie to watch. Men's Society.
I don't like Black History Month. Black history is American history, so they just on some trying to box us in.
What y'all feel about it?
I don't like Black History Month.
They come out with a lot of facts and stuff like that because a lot of shit that we already know, but it's a lot of shit that people don't know.
So you think it's a good thing? Like it's Black History Month.
Bring awareness to the Black history.
What about you?
I'm here for the memes too. The memes be going crazy.
Rollo Jenkins, first black person to ever.
Yeah, to milk a chick out her taxes or first need to get a tax refund, check out her chicks. That'd be crazy. The memes be crazy, man.
Marion, the first nigga to kick a whole group out the group. That's
deep. That's Black history though. The whole group out the group.
Yeah,
that's deep.
Believe that.
Black History Month is. I mean, it is what it ain't like we gonna change it. Ain't nobody gonna change it. It's just gonna be February. That's what it is. Like, I don't think it's right. Not politically. I don't think we should just be setting like, all right, it's February. Let's go. Let's be black. Let's be black.
All 12 of them.
They show February come around. They show roots.
Yeah, continuous.
Y'all good.
All right.
He go roots. Man.
Roots. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks.
Here it is.
March. Then March 1st.
Then it's St. Patrick's Day.
Beer. Green beer.
Yeah, I don't really feel Black History Month either. It's like, because Black history ain't nothing but American history, so like, it shouldn't even be separate. You know what I'm saying? I do want people to know their history though. So it's good and bad if you look at it, but
we making history every day though, so that's the good thing.
I made history last night.
What'd you do?
No comment.
You nasty, dude.
You took a blue pill?
Red.
The Red Rangers.
Them gas station joint? You be on the Rhino with the Rhinos?
Listen.
Can't be on some bullshit with them Red Rangers, dude.
I have took Rhino before.
What it do? Make history? That's Black history, huh?
Like a baby, yeah. You make some.
But did you tell her though? Did you tell her, or did you act that was all me?
It was all.
And you was on steroids, so like you like Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire.
You was juicing?
You was juicing.
Well, if cognac and Black Rhino was juicing, that's what I was on.
A banned substance.
Man,
it was crazy too.
You was something else.
After I walked to the bathroom, it wasn't right.
The walk of shame.
Nah, but I could shit over going to the bathroom. That's
All right, so we back though. We missed y'all last week, so we're gonna inform y'all on the new music y'all missed.
You never took no Rhino?
No what?
Oh, okay.
No, I ain't never took. I took a blue chew before.
The fuck is this?
It's one of them turn ups.
It's one of them turn ups, yeah. But I ain't really feel it like that. It didn't really do nothing for me.
I had to put us back on that. I ain't like the way y'all single.
Oh, I single you out like yeah.
Like you was alone.
Like I was alone. Yeah. What about you, Stan?
I did with him, Dad.
Okay. Joe.
You know.
Joe keep him on deck. He chews them.
He got the chew.
Like, was it a necklace?
He chews them up.
A necklace?
Yeah.
No, actually, I ain't never have. I've been in a situation where I felt like I should have been strapped on.
Yeah.
I got taken advantage of. I regret it to this day.
You was in a situation where you should have had it on you.
I should have had it on me. They caught me slipping.
So it's better to be caught with it than
Caught
without it.
Caught without it.
True.
Possession is not
True.
That's crazy. Y'all don't want. Next subject.
Next subject. So we back in the music. So it's been a heavy music, but before we get, we're gonna say January 28th is a crazy day in hip hop.
Whose birthday is?
January 28th is J. Cole's birthday. J. Cole's birthday.
January 28th?
Who are
Rick Ross.
Ross.
Rakim.
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 Rakim. That's disrespectful. Rakim the guy. January 28th though, It's crunk as hell.
My cousin Miles' birthday too. Putting that out there. My cousin.
Miles in that conversation. He rap.
He dibble and dabble.
Shout out to Miles.
Little cuz.
My
My mind no more. He's just Miles.
But happy birthday to those legends. You know, J. Cole, Ross, Rakim, all birthdays on January 28th. I think Big Boy from Outkast's birthday might have been yesterday. Or it might have been January 28th too. I can't remember.
Jay birthday, 27.
Jay.
Cousin Jay.
We just ain't gonna shout. Shout out to my brother Herbie. It's his birthday today.
Hey, Herb is a kid.
Shout out to my brother Herb just turned 50 today, man. Shout out to Herb, man.
Herb a character,
Got his
boy.
job back too.
Yeah, got his job back. Congratulations on that too. He didn't think that was gonna happen, but happy birthday.
Just because they couldn't doesn't.
So
couldn't doesn't mean you can't.
new music though. Before we get to new music, man, congratulations to 50 Cent. Round of applause to 50 Cent. He got a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame. Apparently, that's something hard to do. I didn't know much about that before.
Deal.
It's like a real big deal.
Yeah, definitely a big deal.
I just thought once you was famous like that, though,
They just get you.
They don't just be throwing
you
stars
get in the movie.
out.
You get in the movie like you got a star.
You gotta start.
What if you a gangster and you want a 6-point star? You ain't going. Like for real. Like you ain't going with that 5.
I think they'd be like, all right,
Extra
fam.
point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get your ass up
you
out
out.
You ain't getting one.
here. Get one in.
They be tearing motherfuckers stars up.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Donald Trump should get tore up every night. Jackhammer to his shit.
Motherfucker out there waiting.
Yeah, they be fucking it up. Like every other week. They got security on Donald Trump shit.
Jackhammer and shit.
Sledgehammer.
That's crazy.
Smack! As soon as they replace it, I knew it. They be tearing this shit
hard
up.
right there.
They tore Mike shit up. And when that documentary came out about the little boy lying on Mike Jackson, they tore Mike shit up. But
They was lying on Mike.
Bill got a star?
Bill got a star? Yeah,
oh, he Bill shit out of here. I guarantee
They
you.
dug his shit up.
They dug his shit. 50, that's 50 shit on top of his.
It is a square.
50 took Bill's
Yeah,
spot.
they was like, we got get this shit up out of here. We got
No way.
we got 50.
No way.
50 Curtis 50 Cent. Smack. You know what I'm
Right
saying?
on top of Bill shit.
Right, they probably didn't move Bill shit. 50 should sit up and roll. You
You
gotta pick your feet up. You trip. You
No.
trip walking over 50.
Scrabble. They dropped it.
But man, congratulations to 50 Cent. Dr. Dre was out there with him.
Dre,
Eminem.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eminem.
DT boy.
That's my boy straight up.
That's his boy.
I put him in
Eminem.
All right, man, we're gonna talk about Eminem in a minute. Damn. Hell, DT. God damn. You know, Eminem nuts.
You don't shame nuts.
I don't. Yeah, I ain't said nothing about Jay-Z all day.
You want to. You're thinking about it right now.
I gotta tell you what I want to say, fam. Hey, 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, they was like kind of beefing a little bit too, so it's good to see them back on, you know what I'm saying, good terms.
Dr. Dre juicing.
Then 50 stole on French too the other day.
I ain't reporting on that because it's alleged. My nigga French said he didn't get it stolen. He said 50 ran up out the club.
They grazed it?
Said it didn't happen. French Montana said he came in the club that 50 Cent was performing at, and 50 Cent got up out of there.
I don't know where that coming from Mulatto, man.
He ain't Mulatto, he African.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's Mulatto.
French African.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigerian. I don't know what French
Ain't that
is.
your roots,
That's
too?
my root, Nigeria, but I don't know what French is. But French ain't even, you know what I'm saying,
Sticking with that shit.
white at all.
For real. He rolling
I'm
with it.
riding with it.
We got more. We'll report more on the 50 Cent French Montana situation when more facts come out. Because I just ain't rolling that 50 stole on nobody.
So you rolling with 50 left?
Possibly.
I don't know.
50 a businessman. He about business. He got TV shows coming out. He can't be having no
Can't
fight.
be out here on that.
He can't be fighting French Montana in the club.
French light skin though, if he stole on, he probably would have seen it.
Yeah, you would probably. You would have had a black eye or
Wait a
something.
minute.
Yeah, something.
He tried to.
Snuff.
He tried to.
Dolphin.
Tried to snuff. Tried to dope.
Dolphin. Try to dolphin.
You wouldn't did nothing to him. But shout out to 50 Cent. New music that came out. Eminem came out with a new album. Shout out to DT. It was alright.
You gotta have a cool.
I ain't gonna do him like that, man. Eminem album was pretty good. There's a lot of songs.
Never
You know,
listened to it.
rap. He broke the Guinness Book of World Records with him and it's a song with him and Juice WRLD. He said the most words in like a 30-second span Something on the song.
Snapping.
I think that was Twista's record before. Eminem broke that record. I can't say he was snapping. He was just saying rat, hat, that, and a whole bunch of words and shit. I don't hear that shit though, man. Nope. Shout out to Eminem though. I guess that was something he wanted to do.
Dr. Seuss.
No, but you know, bringing up Eminem, Lil Wayne dropped a new album too, and Eminem, Lil Wayne, they goats. So, everybody, y'all hear the new Lil Wayne album?
I listen to it.
Listen to it.
I didn't get a chance yet.
You heard it. Okay, what you think about it?
I think it's typical Wayne. I don't never listen to all Wayne's albums. I can't listen to that for 12 songs, let alone 23. It just sound like Wayne.
He dropped 23?
It's like 24.
24. I think the 24 was for Kobe. If the album was like 12 songs, it probably would have been. It would have been a good
album. It's just typical Wayne. He's saying some slick ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But Wayne, you can't listen to a whole Wayne album since the Carters. That's just my person.
I mean, he just came out with Carter last year though.
Talk about the Carter. Well, Carter 1, Carter 2, like them was complete albums to me. Mm-hmm. I haven't listened to.
So you think Wayne Ben fell off?
Never said he fell off. It's just typical Wayne. You hear a bunch of witty, slick ass shit, and you know that's what it is. They don't be complete albums. I don't think they do.
So you've had enough.
I had enough. I just know. I go in listening. I go in.
Your expectations.
You don't expect much from it.
No, I don't. I don't expect great albums. No, I just expect to hear some cold ass witty
punchline
stuff like that, to some
metaphors,
slick beats, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Wayne still got it.
Well, I think Wayne is like one of the best, so I would like him to make a good album because he can still rap. Like he got good songs still. Like that's just. I think his disconnect with like what's going on in the world and shit like that is just he can adapt to that shit easily, but it's just he kind of just stuck in his own world, and that's why.
He's definitely a Martian.
So it's like his albums don't be good to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think since he done made good albums since the Carter 3, like good mixtapes too. You know what I'm saying? Like No Ceilings and shit like that. Like classic Drought 3, dedication, shit like that. So I think the Carter 4 was straight. Yeah, Carter 5. Like, but I feel like this should have just been like a mixtape or something. He shouldn't have called it album because it's like it doesn't sound like an album. It's just a whole bunch of random songs. And I hope he really ain't doing cocaine and lean together.
You said that?
I'm pretty sure he is.
He got a whole song talking about that shit and Adderall all together.
It don't sound too far fetched.
That's what I was saying.
I just hope Wayne just ain't killing himself. I don't want nothing to happen to Wayne, man. But Yo Gotti came out with a new album, Untrapped. Now his album, I like his album. He redid that I'm Ready beat, that Dipset beat.
Yeah.
He's snapping on that shit too. That's my standout song right now.
I'm gonna check that
I
out.
definitely gotta check that out.
Gotti new album straight.
We fuck with Gotti. Rock Nation.
It's a new rapper named Russ. He a big rapper. He dropped a new album. It's pretty good. It's more like he's singing a lot on there, but he rapping.
KD already like, nah.
No, but KD like some of the dude shit though. He ain't singing like it ain't Drake. He just like Cooper used to come in there used to sing on his hooks, and shit like that. It ain't really just singing, but.
I listened to the greatest hits all weekend.
Shout out to Chameleon there. If you don't know, only if you know when it comes to Chameleon there.
If you know, you know.
But
Mixtape Messiah.
Lil Wayne though did an interview on Drink Champs, and like Lil Wayne don't do interviews because when Lil Wayne gets in front of the camera and does an interview, he usually says something real stupid unless he's talking about sports.
Right.
So he was on Drink Champs though, being like real transparent, and that's why I said I hope he ain't doing them drugs like he said because he looked good, like he didn't look like he was high and shit. He was there, coherent, like. Skin looked good, like nigga didn't look like he was on drugs.
He drank water and shit.
Yeah, like he didn't look fucked up, you know. And that was good to see him on there and shit. Y'all get a chance to see it.
I listened to it.
I a little bit of it.
What y'all think? What y'all get from it?
He wrote it. Shoot. He said a bunch of good stuff. They asked him that blood question. They asked him that question about how he became Blood after he was already famous, and then the gang stuff came, and he broke that down a little bit.
I was watching it all the way to the point where they asked him about shooting himself.
Mm-hmm.
See, and this is my problem with Wayne too. Wayne would get more deep on somebody else's song than his own album. Cause like, you know, it's like Solange's album.
Mm-hmm.
He got a verse on Solange's album. This song called Mad. And he basically talked about him shooting himself. Like, he basically like told like he was trying to kill himself when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Cause like his mama wouldn't let him do something like that. Like he was being vulnerable and like somebody else shit. I wish Wayne would talk like that on his own album and tell us why you and Baby was beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like how'd you know what I'm saying? Like talk about that shit. Like he don't, all his shit is just he rapping about nothing. You know, and it's so much to him. I feel like he can open up to. But
he said that was an accident when he shot himself.
and he said it was an accident on Drink Champs too. But like he said it on
In
that.
the song, he
in the
said
song.
he said he was trying to kill himself.
And he said it in another interview that he was trying to kill himself
Every
too.
time I ever heard it, he always say that it was an accident. He said he was performing, but he thought it'd be gangster to perform with a gun, and he accidentally shot himself.
And that's why I was like crazy when he said Solange's album, and he said it in like an interview because it was like, nigga, you been telling us forever, like you just it was an accident, but then it was like it was deeper why he did it, and I just wish Wayne would open up more like that. Even on the Drink Champs, he was telling stories about how, like that's why it was a dope interview because it's stories that he never told because we've been knowing Wayne, we grew up with him, and I think that was a good comparison. Nori had he said like the hip hop Michael Jackson. Said
4 decades like Vince.
Yeah, Wayne did shout out Vince anyway. But basically, like you see, he was a kid, adult, now he grown and shit. Dude, Vince Carter is trash, man. I'm just putting it out there, man.
Story, man. Just say he shout out Vince.
Yeah, well, y'all don't really want to have that conversation. That man is trash. But
First ballot.
no, he ain't.
Him and
You know why he ain't getting in first ballot? Because C Webb ain't got in yet, and C Webb better than Vince.
First ballot.
No way.
Ain't better than Melo.
All right.
Got a point.
But he was just telling stories like growing up, Baby made him rap like this. So that's why he started doing mixtapes because he wanted to rap
Like
on New York beats, on different beats and shit like that. He wanted to talk like how he talked. And when he rapped with Cash Money, he had to say Woody and
He wanted to be himself.
Yeah. Shout out to Stino, wanted to be himself. And that like that opened up a lot too. Like he never told them stories. So you haven't seen it, man, watch Drink Champs. That was a dope interview. And it show you podcasting really going somewhere, dog. But where we put Wayne in legend status? Wayne top 5?
Easy.
Top 5 to you?
I put him on my top 5.
Easily.
Easy.
Without a doubt.
I give him.
What about you?
First
DJ?
ballot.
He too
First
good.
ballot.
Over Eminem?
Yeah. I'm speaking for
Yeah,
him.
over him. You know over
It's,
Eminem my top 5 too. Man.
So how he? What's
I got
up?
like 5 people at the 5 spot.
This is DT in the back. This is
DT, you need like a cool nickname. You can't just be DT. You can't be DT.
You
in
can't
the
be
back.
in the back because Zach already
Yeah,
back.
You gotta be on the
We
side or
we
some
get
shit.
enough noise from
In the
back
cut.
too.
You can be in the cut, but you can't be in the back. It's only one person in the back.
I ain't never been in no cut.
I stay in the cut, dog.
See, people in the cut never say they be in the cut.
He got a point.
He
got a point.
It's in there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell no motherfucker where you at.
Who's Chief Keep Boy? Fredo.
Fredo in the cut,
Scary
scary sight.
Sight.
Fredo did look kind of scary.
Nothing scary about DT over there in the cut.
He kind of look like Fredo a little bit though.
Oh, Brady Bunch. Doing little vibes.
R.I.P. Fredo, man. So this is gonna be like the last combo, and we love, like we talking about legends. We love Puff, right? Mm-hmm. Puff had like a speech at the Grammys. You know, he got honored at the Grammys for like Lifetime Achievement Award, damn near, and he had a long speech about ownership. Black people don't get taken advantage of and shit like that. And when I was watching, I was thinking like, well, you've been accused of taking advantage of quite a few people, you know. I ain't think nothing of it though, cause it's Puff. You know what I'm saying? We all love Puff. He a changed man. What he did back in the day was back in the day. So he did all that shit. Mace called him out. Mason Bethel, right? Mace, I'm gonna look it up. I ain't gonna read all this shit because it's like a long text message that you get from like your woman or something like that.
He put that on a post.
Yeah, he made an Instagram post and he basically opened up his feelings on how Puff how Puff did it. You know,
got emotional.
You know,
he unstable man.
So
dangerous.
Basically, though, Puff owns Mace's masters, right? And Mace said when he ran into Puff, he tried to buy his masters back. He said he offered him $2 million, and Puff told him, "Well, somebody else trying to buy them, so if you can match what they match, I'll sell them to you. If not, you can wait till you're 50 to get them back."
Hold fast.
By the way, Mace is 42 years old, so
8 more years.
50 ain't like right around the corner. So when you look at it and then you look at the shit that Puff was saying, like, damn, that's fucked up. But y'all opinion, do y'all think it's fucked up? Because we just looking at it as this Puff, you got $1 billion. Like, get that man give him his masters back. Like, they can't Harlem World.
You told him to get him back.
Well, it's easy being on the outside looking in, but you got to remember it is business at the end of the day.
Business is business.
He didn't say no either.
Never said no.
He didn't say no.
And he didn't say outbid. He didn't say like outbid. It's like if you
match.
can match. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can
Like I would rather you have them. So if you can match,
But it's like
If you can match this $10 million,
that I know you ain't got.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Mace, like I got $2 million for you.
I need to know the facts.
Or if it's just, okay, so everybody that own masters, you just throwing out. You know what I'm saying? Because we cool.
Where you get that number from? Where you get that $2 million from? You know what I'm saying? Where you get that number from?
Yeah.
And all that.
But because Puff only paid $25,000 for him.
Ain't got nothing to do with me paying $25,000 for him 20 years ago. Got nothing to do with now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't sell a.
I bought some property.
You bought it. You bought it with the idea of making some money off of it because you knew it was going. So you wouldn't buy. What's the famous painter name?
Basquiat.
You wouldn't buy a Basquiat and just get rid of.
Let's make this clear. I'm on Puff's side, but I'm playing like devil's advocate because it's like I can see.
You understand?
I can see how somebody would look at it and be like, "Man, get that man. Just give him his shit. Like that shit. Like no matter what. Like Puff is Puff. Puff owns a lot of shit. Like him, Mace having his shit back. Like ain't gonna hurt Puff. Ain't really gonna hurt your pockets. But I know how Puff looking at it too. Puff own Bad Boy. He own all them Bad Boy masters. Say if Puff want to just sell Bad Boy all the masters to Disney for movies or something like that. They want that Harlem World. They want that classic Harlem World shit and like all the shit that he wrote. So I see it both ways too. But it's like it's kind of fucked up and it's kind of like hypocritical from how you
to say all
that in that speech and then you got somebody back here. He act like he's starving damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, we don't know the whole story, so we just on the outside looking. You got high.
And that's another thing. He ain't get out. No, but Mace quit. That's how I look at it too.
Yeah.
Like Mace quit in the prime of his career. So it's like you probably could have got your shit back, but
it would have been yours.
But fam, you could have made way more than this and everything. You quit. Now you trying to get some shit back. Like I look at it like that too. Like
trying to give me your last.
Don't leave while you hot. That's how Mace screwed up. Shout out to the Black Kanye West. You said that. So man, that's what Kanye used to be hard, dude.
Kanye Mulatto now? You said Black Kanye.
He white.
He all white.
He got a service going on right now.
$20 a
yeah,
head.
Man.
$20 a head. They ain't busting heads.
I pay.
I go see what it's about.
I wouldn't buy no
That's
shirt.
that's a whole cult.
Cult.
He gonna have everybody drinking Kool-Aid, killing themselves in a couple years.
I check it out.
That's a cult, dude. Like it's not a church. They don't have a preacher. They're just singing songs. It's a cult. Ain't no telling what's going on there. Everybody got to wear the same shit.
Remix is so anxious.
They got all them hoes down there Super Bowl. Down there singing church songs.
They need Mike Evans to come through. I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all
You think they ain't? You think them hoes ain't in there trying to find us one?
Where at? In
Hey,
Sunday service?
using the Lord's name to sell pussy.
No.
That's Odell over there.
They kicking it in the Sunday service.
That's Odell. Hey,
Odell in that Sunday service, man.
all of them at Sunday service,
They in
dude.
there.
They kicking it.
X there.
They're old. They're old.
Ex in rehab or he been out of jail?
Shit, it's Sunday. He probably going to Sunday service. It's probably for rehab.
He probably there crying and shit. You know, X spoiling the mood. Like they there to kick it. X is probably
Telling Kanye to pray for him.
Hey, yo, yay.
Give him the mic. Give him the mic, gang.
He lived through that, Mike.
Why?
Hey, speaking of yay, dude, that on that Black Mamba commercial,
Yeah.
like, Kobe Bryant, what the fuck does that mean? He said, "Are you the same animal and the same beast?" Some shit like that. Kobe Bryant, what the fuck does that mean?
Kobe Bryant? You're welcome.
He said, "Yo, what?"
That was cold. That was gold.
That Jalen Rose and Kobe commercial was hard.
Yeah, that was a TV show.
That
It
was
was Jalen Rose trying to have it on TV show. Yeah. I know what you're
And
talking
the waiter said, "I have a martini. How many hours? 81." Then he looked at Rose and stared at him for 20 seconds.
Petty.
No, I'm just playing.
It's a joke. He gets it.
81.
The waiter, like, what are they talking about?
That was hard right there.
Yes, man. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. That's
Man,
my
Kobe
guy.
Bryant, still, as I said, the Super Bowl they're gonna show love to Kobe on the Super Bowl today.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
It's kind of, it's good, but it's kind of, fucked up whenever, like, you gotta wait till somebody to die to see how great they is. I mean, we knew. Even if you was a basketball fan, you knew. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't even no. I don't think this is like one of them situations though. I think everybody heard. What did we really find out new about Kobe? You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of people don't know about Kobe though.
We're going to beat KC by 24 from Mamba mentality. Yeah.
Or even if you did know Kobe, you know Kobe the basketball player.
Yeah.
You didn't know Kobe the dad. You didn't know Kobe the businessman. You didn't know that. Because we was just starting to get to know that Kobe. Because he was in the prime of, that.
it was just like when Nipsey died, it was fucked up because literally people didn't know, and then once he died, they seen all the greatness. I think this one is like it's somebody that was already a living legend, celebrated, and like it's like it's just making him bigger. But R.I.P. Kobe,
GG.
Reason to Doubt. Make sure you get your merch.
Get your merch.
I like that.
You can't get this, but we got merch. Follow the
Big flex.
follow the Instagram, Facebook, wherever you look at it. Reason to Doubt. You can buy your merch on there. Tees going for $25, hoodies for $40. Thank you for everybody who already bought merch. I shouldn't even say hoodies for $45 no more because the hoodies are sold out. Probably gonna need like 2 more weeks before we get a new shipment of hoodies in. But thank you for all the support. I didn't expect them to sell out that fast. Anybody that you want, if you want to support, always know, just listen to the podcast, watch the podcast, tell a friend, rate, or you can buy some merch. You know what I'm saying?
Comment,
Do both.
subscribe.
Do both, though.
Like,
If you
subscribe,
real,
comment, all that.
we about to go watch the Super Bowl. Go eat some chicken and rotel.
Some Smokies.
Nobody gonna be eating that bullshit.
Not in my house.
No Smokies. What about little sandwiches?
No. Chicken wings, rotel. Anything
I'm
y'all want
trying
to
to get
add?
buffalo chicken dip, dude. That's the only thing I'm trying.
And make sure we don't look at any videographers.
Videographer, photographers.
We trying to work. If you're looking for work, trying to connect.
Want to be a part of the team.
We looking for new help.
Reliable.
No, we don't need no teammates. We just need somebody who want a job.
Job.
We need somebody who's looking for a job.
Looking for work.
Looking for work. Help one. Preferably in Mexico. And they love to work.
Cut that out.
What, man?
Man, we don't need a roof. We need.
You gonna make it
I'm
worse.
just adding to it.
Oh my god.
Just because they couldn't doesn't mean you can't.
Shout out Frisco, man.
Hey, I be talking to myself like in the mirror and shit.
This has been episode 39.
I want
Sorry for the wait. We're about to get up out of here. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Take care of your family. Tell your loved ones that you love them.
Squash the beef.
We up out of here, man. See you next week. Reason of Doubt. 1,
2.